It's showtime. At the
Hey,
party.
and welcome to Sisters in Lit in Life, where we discuss the lit we read and life. I'm Layla.
I'm Whitney. That's Rayn.
I'm Shannon.
I'm Trina.
Y'all know it's technical difficulties. Technology, you can't live without it, you can't live with it.
And she just froze
And
it.
she is with that wonderful smile on like,
let me remove her real quick until she gets to moving again.
we are missing Trenda. And Trenda, we miss you.
We miss you, Trenda.
Miss you, girl.
Not the. Oh Lord.
Right. That's the twin. That's that twin stuff. That's that twin stuff. So this week we had, oh, there she is. Hey, Rayn. Girl, you were stuck like,
I introduced you, girl. Don't worry.
So that's right.
this week was Trina's pick. Trina, we're going to let you have all of this. Go ahead and introduce
All of
girl.
that.
All of it.
Let's just start with the book.
I
What's
almost
the
don't
book
feel
pick?
so bad about the sci-fi book that I chose last week.
So it was my turn to pick. I should have went with Quan Mills because I'm the goofy one. I should have went with Quan Mills. I should have, but my book I had was A Love Worth Fighting For by K. Renee. Did I say that right? Get the title, everything.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
It's about these two lovebirds that was in love. She had what's her name? Tiffany and Cannon. Those are
Tiff.
two.
Yeah.
Tiff. Okay, Tiff. And then they was in a relationship. She had a baby. She had an abortion. And Cannon didn't like it. So he got mad and upset and didn't want to talk to her again. In the mix of all that, she moved away. She met somebody else new. End up getting engaged and also have a kid during at the same time. Did I mess up the story?
No, that's it. Come on.
That's it.
You
Okay.
said, why they laughing? I want to know the joke.
You'll keep going, Trina. You keep going.
What you pointing at the trash can?
Who's
Come on.
So she came back and she brought her little man with her. Doing her
Is that
man
who wrote this book?
yeah.
K. Renee?
Yeah.
Both? Okay. Who's that? Who said that?
That's author Meldo
Oh,
in
okay.
chat.
All right. Come on, tell the story, girl.
Come on, Trina.
Okay, so she brought her boyfriend back in town. No. Oh.
Come on, that's how the story goes. Don't pay attention to Shannon. Come on.
And so she brought her boyfriend back, and that causes all sorts of drama.
Okay.
And Cannon caught whiff of that. He jumped on dude, beat him senseless to the point he got mad. And that's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the mix.
Mm-hmm. But what really urged it up was it wasn't just about old dude. She had a baby.
Oh yeah, she had a baby and he was mad. But
with her fiance.
But really what ticked him off, because they end up going out to the club, right? What really ticked him off is when her fiance told him, "You just mad because she had my baby, didn't have yours."
Don't poke a sleeping bear.
Huh?
Don't poke a sleeping bear.
Yo, he got so mad he bust him up in the club. That was it. Knocked him out. And then it was a lot of stuff going on. That's it. That was the story that I can actually, grabs at that point, Yeah.
Well, it seems like we have some fans in the midst. I was very confused, and there were times, and I do appreciate when an author will tell you whose point of view the chapter is in, because I write that way. I sometimes though got confused on the women and got the men confused. So Tiffany and Brittany, at one point I thought that was one and the same person because they kept saying I a lot. and I couldn't tell who was speaking. Or like between Cannon and Sean, like I literally have in my notes, is Cannon and Sean, are they the same person? But I think no, I figured it out that they weren't. You had to keep going through it and keep pushing through.
So for me too, the book is about Tiff and Cannon. This is a love worth fighting for, Tiff and Cannon. Who the fuck are all these other people? The story is about Tiff and Cannon. If it don't relate to Tiff and Cannon,
they had a lot of other stories.
Why is it in this story? And it's not even just because it's a standalone. This is a continuation. The next story is about who? I think you read it, Rayn, right?
Girl, Tiff and Cannon, motherfucking Cannon.
I'm so confused because I feel like if you make a book about person, stick to the story of that person. But I was mad at page 3 of this book.
It was too much with Marlo. So Marlo is Tiffany's.
There are too many characters.
It was too many characters.
Who was Marlo?
So Nas and Cass, because so they're married, and that Nas is Cannon's friend, but he's Tiffany's cousin, and they try to like set it up so that Cannon and Tiff can get back together. But then we have their story. Then we have Brittany, who's missing with Sean. But then there's Stasia or whoever who messed with Cannon's homeboy.
Yeah.
And so he got mad.
And then also, too, you got to throw in there that Cannon's nephew been abused during the mix.
Was it Jeremiah or something? And then you got Deanna, that's his actual girlfriend.
Yeah.
In the book. And he brings Tiff to live with them because she's pregnant. You don't know who the baby daddy is.
Y'all don't know this, but Dina come pop up pregnant too.
Everybody get pregnant in this.
Oh series. Yeah, and then also
uses protection.
Girl,
Tiff got pregnant too, because in the mix, Tiff was being messy because she started messing back with Cannon after her fiance got beat up real bad.
Hold on. If your fiance get beat up 3 times within a span of 12 hours. You need to find a new man. Ain't no way in hell you gonna be my dude. And then hold on, you get beat up twice. You get beat up twice, and then this dude take your woman somewhere else.
Oh, and then on top of that, that's not the only problem. The only situation that's added on. Her fiance was already married to someone else, and then they had the same ring.
They were engaged. They was just engaged.
I missed that part.
But they had a baby. They had a son.
Oh yeah, they had a baby.
Like he had a whole.
You know, he was married to the other girl. Engaged to Tiff.
No, they were both engaged. They got married in the second book. They was married, but he was just engaged to her. I thought.
No, they was married.
They was married.
They was married because they both. She was like, no, that's my husband. We both got they both had the same ring.
Well, let's just start with the
fact
ring.
I remember they got to fighting in the
that this book shouldn't have even continued past the first chapter because Tiff is a whole lesbian. Okay, I'm just saying.
Right. So
she was not gay. I don't even know where that came from.
Like it just got thrown in there because there was another point where they were like, "Girl, stop fucking with Ken and just go back and be with women." And I was
he was dreaming that scene where he's
he was dreaming.
He was dreaming.
It was like he was like
fantasizing.
He was like remembering.
I ain't even gonna say remembering because he said that. When he's talking to her, he's like she had already had the abortion and had like as if she had left and went to be with a woman and was coming back. So when he goes back into present day or whatever, he hadn't even seen her yet. She comes into the thing, nobody had seen her.
Well, I thought because what happened, I thought that while he was fantasizing or reminiscing about his past, as he was currently having sex with Deanna or whatever the girl's name was, because she was like, why are you saying your ex-girlfriend's name?
Right.
But I'm saying the situation in his fantasy, she had left him already.
Yeah, she had left him.
Fantasizing about her coming back, and she had been with one. Yeah, I'm finna get you. But when in real life, when they broke up, He never got back with her until she came back and had the baby. So that whole situation about her being gay, he straight made that up.
I'm like the man on the TikTok who be watching the people cook. I'm confusion.
I feel like she added that just because. I don't know. I just feel like
but for some flair or something.
But I feel like even if you did add it just because,
sprinkle,
it probably wasn't the best thing, because then you got people thinking, oh, well, you know, I'm a lesbian, but if I see some good dick, I'm gonna change.
It served zero purpose. It served zero purpose.
I guess based off how good the dick was, maybe it would turn her back, you know.
Yeah. I immediately was like, oh, this is. I saw K. I knew the author was K. Renee. I said, oh, this is a straight male, got to be. And I said, oh no, it's not. So I'm trying to make this make sense. It don't make no sense.
It didn't make sense. I was like, what happened there? And then, but then we get into like what happened. There was just a lot of different pieces of this that it seemed like she was trying to add a bunch of stories into this so she could write separate series for each. Like if you start out with a book with 1,000 characters in it,
did they have
to compare this to Ethic?
Oh, baby, don't
at all. I'm not.
You're not doing it. But she couldn't have thought that because she killed everybody.
See, I don't know that though, because
hold on. Everybody dies.
Everybody dies, except I'm talking about like, because you know the sister. So you know the sister was with the boyfriend who.
Let's get a family tree. Hold on, let me write it down. Family.
Lord. The sister.
Hold up, that's a good idea.
Listen, so the sister Mercedes, her son had got abused by her boyfriend because you know they was mad.
That's Jeremiah.
Right. So Jeremiah had got abused and ended up in a coma, ended up paralyzed, right?
Yes.
So they killed the guy that abused him.
Okay.
So the sister,
I forget his name.
It don't even matter, girl. The sister got mad. The sister gets mad because, oh, you killed my dude, and all because he gave my son a spanking. So you killed my dude. So she plotted against her brothers, set her brothers up. They snatched Sean, shot him.
But it was looking up for you.
Wait, so Sean is Mercedes' brother too, or her cousin?
Sean is Mercedes' brother.
Mercedes is her brother.
Right. Sean, Cannon, and Mercedes are siblings.
I didn't get that.
I didn't get that shit at all.
I did not see their written. So did you find that out in the second book? Because I showed it.
No. Remember, because the mama was kind of like, remember the mama called Kenny was like, where your brother? Y'all need to come.
And she popped up at Sean's house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think she was at? Okay, she was at Sean's house cooking breakfast.
They're brothers. Sean and Cannon are brothers. Mercedes is their sister. So they get mad. So after they killed the dude, Mercedes gets mad. Mercedes plots against her brother because Dina mad too, because Dina got, Cannon don't want to fuck with Dina no more. Now he wants Tiff. So Mercedes and Dina link up and plot and uses the brother of the one that had abused Jeremiah, his brother. The snatches and blah blah blah. So they end up killing Mercedes and the one that did the abusing and the brother.
Which brother?
So
Sean gone.
Oh. Sean, no, he got shot. Mercedes shot him, but he ended up
shot.
Yeah, he goes to the hospital, but he lived because he got to be with Brittany, and Brittany get pregnant because you got a uterus in this book, baby. You got to get pregnant. You got to get pregnant if you got a uterus. If your shit still work,
not just get pregnant. It got to get pounded in, and it's got to be super
going to the hospital.
You gotta have some. You gotta have some vaginal scarring.
Everybody
all that stuff.
I think every book they got all of them got to have a big dick. You can't just be wearing.
Oh,
they're just living in a fantasy world.
It's soda can girth over there.
So where it's gonna send you to the hospital, it's gonna send you to the hospital where your cervix is bruised.
So wait, what happened? So we got Sean and Britt. What other girl was in there with Sean and Britt? Was there someone else?
So the pregnant ones. So Tiff, I'm telling you, this the pregnant. So Tiff had, she got pregnant, had the abortion, got pregnant again by the
Marlo,
had that baby. Got pregnant, didn't know who the dad was.
Right.
Had that baby.
Yeah.
That ended up being Cannon baby.
Of course.
Then she get pregnant again.
Knew that.
She get pregnant again.
Oh, fertile
Okay.
ass.
Okay, that's that.
Real
Brittany gets pregnant by Sean.
Okay.
Don't tell Sean that she done got pregnant. Don't even tell her. He don't find out till after she had a baby. That happened in book 2. So she pregnant. The daddy, all they daddy, got a little young tender thing.
Grandpa.
The young tender thing get pregnant.
Oh Lord.
Okay. And
Oh,
then
Lord.
Cass, she pregnant.
Wait, who's
Oh,
Cass?
Lord.
Cass
Cass
is
and
Nas'
and
wife.
Nas.
But who are they related to in this?
They're
I'm
Nas
trying to
and
understand that too.
I don't
That's
think they're
Tiffany's
related to
cousin.
anybody.
No,
They
that's
cousins?
Tiffany's
Nas
cousin.
is Tiffany's cousin?
But he's
Okay,
also
Tiffany's
Cannon's
cousin.
best friend.
Best friend.
Okay, so we got Nas' cousin.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It's too
And
girl.
that's
Just
Cannon's BFF.
every time a name came up, my nose said, "Who the fuck is that?"
And he's with Cass.
He's with Cass, aka Bear. Another thing, if you gonna
many
name somebody
names?
something,
Shit.
I need you to pick a name.
Don't have
Right.
2 nicknames for each person.
Girl, I'm like, who the fuck is Bear?
So basically, how many characters is in this book
1,
alone?
2, 3, 4,
12.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 and I ain't even got halfway through the book.
I'm gonna say
17. So how many pages is in this novel?
Only 100
100 and something. It's 100 and it's less than 200 per book.
It's
Okay,
172 pages.
I'm done.
Soak
I'm
it wet.
done.
I said, girl, I see where you was going. But bitch, you didn't have to take me with you. Next time, go by your damn self. You hear me?
Down that yellow brick road by yourself.
It was
Don't
too
grab
much.
nobody.
They just drop me off at the corner.
It just had every
I like
good
drama. I
scenario
like
you
drama,
could
but
think
that's
of
too much.
in one book.
And the thing is that she could have made several, or she could have expounded on their stories and made some novellas. But
That's what I was saying. I was saying I feel like this was just 17 different. This was Kaz's story, Sean's story, Cannon's story.
because we had too much
All of them
information.
in one book.
We had too much information about it.
And it was confusing
That
because
was
I
a damn
couldn't.
novella.
It was stupid.
I
It made no
think for me, Joe, it's just
They
She had
hopping
the
on
drama.
private
She brought
jets
the
and
drama.
shit.
She brought the drama and the dick.
Baby, they got all the and the money, baby, because they hopping on private
Drama,
jets.
dick,
Yeah.
and kids.
Yeah.
And money. Baby, they had money.
They had all the money.
Yeah, because
they was
Cannon family was actually what, some type of mob family?
Was it?
Oh, I didn't get that.
I think they
I thought they was drug
Their
dealers.
daddy was somebody. Their daddy was
so grandpa was somebody.
because they was pretty much well known. Like anything say or
I'm
go,
saying
they make
Cannon's
it happen.
father.
Oh,
Was
okay.
a
So
thug,
Cannon's
too.
father was like mafia, like mafioso.
I don't
Yeah,
know about the mafia part, but he was definitely like heavy, and he was somebody too. They
He was just
all
probably like a
sitting
kingpin.
around.
Like a kingpin.
Kim
Yeah,
Jong,
they-
yeah, we
we
can
can't
call
Like,
that.
Okay.
like mafia.
Because he was busting, he
Yeah,
was
that's
shooting
like
too. He
more
shot
Italian.
somebody. He came in there shooting. They was hopping jets and
I
driving.
think what I
motherfucking
didn't
Bentleys.
like about what got me the most about the book was like you have Cannon, right? He keeps going back and forth between I'm gonna show up at her house with her fiance with a gun in the dark, but then I'm just gonna walk away because really I shouldn't care about what she's doing because I've been dipping in
Other
over
coochie.
here anyway. So
You
I'm just
talking
gonna
about
leave.
Sean?
What
Well,
was
hold
it?
up. So who
No,
was
that's
it?
not
I
Cannon.
think it was either
That was-
I don't
Cannon
know.
was up here watching somebody
I don't
having
know.
sex.
No, it was
That was
Sean.
no. He wasn't
I
watching
was in the
that.
room with
They were
Brittany.
asleep. They were asleep.
But Cannon was like, I want to be mad when he did come to beat the man up because that was after they got out of jail, and he was like, but I can't be that mad because I done had a bunch of coochie because I can't go without none.
Everybody in
and
the
you been
book was like,
gone. And it's like,
I'm gonna do all this crazy stuff, but really I shouldn't do it. In their head, they're like, I'm not gonna do it because I shouldn't even be mad because I'm fucking everybody else in here too. So, but why are you here? Like, what is the point?
This book screams big STD.
Oh, now let me say this about now. Just to switch a little bit. Now I'm gonna say something about Cannon. Cannon was riding out for Tiff. Like he was once he realized that she wanted him to, that was it. He left Dina alone. Now he had a girlfriend. He was like, "You gonna respect her, or whatever." But once he found out Dina was cheating,
it was a wrap.
Which is stupid anyway, because my thing is like, Kenny, you got the whole house wired for cameras so you can go back and check. You ain't noticed this in the past.
But why would I have to go back and check?
Because I don't trust nobody.
Well,
and because his other girlfriend, like, wasn't he the same one whose girl had missed?
Why have cameras all in your house if you're not gonna check them?
That was Sean.
Lord, they get on my nerves. Lord,
that was Sean. The only girlfriend he had Tiff, and then Tiff left.
You know what this kind of reminded me of? Like this, okay, and
a bootleg.
With all due respect, because
Tubi.
You know when what did we read? Them Boys from the Bottom.
Yeah.
When it had every motherfucking character in there, and that was I can't remember them, but although that book I feel like was laid out better because I wasn't confused about who was what because everyone had their own chapters and it was like it made sense. I feel like this is like that was
with Sanjay. I mean Sade or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sanjay, yeah, her. Because I read all 4 of them books, but because I had to know. This one I don't need to know.
I'm okay with the
shit to know they all died. The end. The only reason I read the second book is because I was really hoping that comment about her being gay
you had some resolution
came
for
back
that?
and made sense. I just needed to know what
it made zeros.
I think he never brought it back up.
I think I missed it. When Tiff and Brittany's shop got set on fire, did they get that dude?
Did they what?
That was her fiance, right? Her ex-fiance.
That was the brother of who set the shop on fire was the brother of the guy who had abused Jeremiah, his sister and Dina. They all
because there was a plot to get them to separate for the men to go there for Sean and Cannon to go to the shop, like bring them out of wherever they
died in the fire.
Yeah,
there was a lot going on, but it was stupid. It made no sense, girl. And this was a 5. So people was giving it 5. And so which was crazy to me. It had over 1,000 views, at least 1,000 reviews on it. 7 people out of 1,000 gave it below a 3.
Did you count mine?
I did not count us because I don't think we had rated it when I saw it. But before, when I first started reading it, and I'm like, what the fuck? 7 people, 7 had given it like 2s and 1s. So it's clearly a book for somebody.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and I do think that sometimes we can be fans of an author, of an actor, an actress, and even if they have works that may not be as up to par as some works that are our favorites, because we are a fan, we are not going to judge them on this particular work because we know their work. This isn't their usual stuff.
I can't see, based off this one book I read by her, the only book I've ever read, I can't see her backlog being.
I'm finna turn my camera off. Go ahead.
But I can though. And I'm telling you, we was talking about this offline. Why? Because although it was all over the place for me as a 43-year-old, if I had read this as a 16, 17-year-old, I probably would have been like eating this up. Like, ooh, girl, what? Especially book 2, because book 2 did have a little Nas. Nas is funny as shit. As a character in the book, he was funny. So it did get a little better. I gave it a 2. Book 2, I gave it 2 because he was funny. But I can see me as a young person that's like not.
Because they like the drama, they like and they can keep up with all those.
And I like drama, but it's just the writing style, like the mental, like the reading level. You know what I'm saying? Like the reading level. I can be like as a young adult or like somebody who was like in middle school, because when you're in middle school, you know, you hearing about drugs and sex and like even the sex scenes in it. The sex scenes was trash to me as a 43-year-old. But as a 16-year-old, I'd have been like, "Ooh, he was beating it." Ooh,
You know what? I can see why you.
Ooh, that Bruce cervix, I bet that felt good.
Yeah, ooh, he had a beating. You know, I can see that as somebody that was like super young. I can see it. Or like you sneaking, like you ain't even supposed to be reading these books for real. Like it's really not a book you're supposed to be reading, but you're reading it and you like, ooh,
but when it was books that I was sneaking and reading, it wasn't that though. Like there was some
it was books like Eric Jerome Dickey, Sister Soldier.
But it's a girl. But look though, it's a girl on TikTok and she was saying how Fly Girl by who wrote that? Is that
Omar Tyree?
Okay, so she was saying how like back in the day, Fly Girl, that was her book, like hands down, like that's her shit. She reread that book and it's trash.
Yeah, right.
So that's what I mean. Like as somebody as young. You know, and it's really not.
Well, and like you said, Rayn, she knows her market audience.
Baby,
because to have a 4.88 rating on what we would consider
a 1.
Yeah, I mean
the one like that's a huge difference. You know, because I feel like
you gonna have to give me more than like
beat up every 5 pages. Like
you gonna have to give me more than that.
Every 5 pages.
Like the story was cool. Like the storyline. If I called you and was like, "Oh, I read this book," and ran down what happens in the book, I can see people being like, "Shit, I want to read that." But when you read the book, it's not. It ain't there. The story is. I can see it being cool. Like
all the drama,
But even with all the drama, I think, this is probably gonna be one of the few times I said this. It was too much sex. It was too much non-emotional, just banging. That's all it was, and it was like
it was to the point where it was like, damn, that's hospital vibes. And like I said, that book is a walking STD.
But look though, honestly speaking, it wasn't a lot of random jumping. It's a lot of characters, and they were like canon.
Each character had like multiple relationships.
He only slept with Tiff and Dina, and then him going back to Tiff was like, it ain't like he ran into somebody new and like.
So I guess everybody slept with about 2 or 3 people. So
no, like they didn't
slept with
even Britt. Only person Britt slept with was Sean.
Sean, yeah. They all get cat, but they're just.
That's the thing. We didn't have to know that they were sleeping together. We didn't have to know that because it wasn't their story. And I think that's what it was. It was just like
it was just too many added characters that was involved with Tiff and Kenneth's situation because I feel like we didn't have to know about everybody else. Maybe the nephew situation, and maybe we could understand how Ken is so upset what's going on with his nephew and the sister. That can be something, that's messing with him and making him act some type of way towards Tiff or something like that. But to add all these extra,
but knowing that Nas
was
deep in Cass was pointless for us to know.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said like this would have been a good setup for a series with branches.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's why I said it was a book with Ethic. Because all them characters, Ethic and Butterfly, and they're in the one book. All those characters, Morgan, Yaya, Ethic, Easy, Bella, all of them are in one book, and they all have their own storyline. But you can't do what everybody do, baby. Because so you just stick with your one.
Because it was 18 characters for a book that how many pages? 100 and what?
72.
There you go. That's all I'm saying.
And I feel like too, like you said, with Ethic, even like there's a ton of characters in Ethic, but I understood everything that was going on with every character, and even though I didn't like that bitch, I'm not gonna read her whole series. I still understood her and what was going on. You know what I mean? And even the story before Ethic that you like the whole franchise.
Yeah. I mean everything connected, so it kept you involved.
There was no substance in this book. It was literally just surface everything.
It
was this situation. They're mad shooting.
So no character.
Not saying they were shooting everybody. They were shooting everybody.
So this book, yes, okay. Let's make a note of that. This book lacked character development, and it was very surface level.
talking about everybody dies.
So if you're not I wouldn't even say, like, I don't ever want to say I'm an advanced reader, but I feel like if you're not a reader where you're in, like, I don't even know the mind
Even the
frame.
vocabulary, like, it's just short sentences. You know, it's like for people with really short attention spans. It's
I
just
don't know her fans like that.
I don't know. You gotta.
I mean, I'm just saying. No. I meant that
Where is Twin?
younger people, you want to. It's quick. It's quick. Let's hurry and get through it.
And I ain't even just gonna say, because you can be maybe a little bit older or whatever, but if you've never read anything
New to this genre,
yeah, like if
Or
this is all
anything
you've read, or this
else.
type of book is all you've read, then I can see you rocking.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But
Like that's books though. That's how books are. All, like, books. I encourage, like, keep writing. Write everything, because it may not be for me, but clearly you have who it's for.
it's not.
She does.
You do your
And if
thing.
she got
And shit, I
7,000,
asked
and
Phil
I mean,
Reed.
what she got? 1,000 people that liked it.
Absolutely.
And I asked and still read it. So if I was
Yeah.
Renee, I would.
So I mean, she got paid off of our. She got paid off of our page turn.
we already talking shit, but we still read it.
I'm not gonna say no.
And I read both
like,
of them.
this was almost I literally stopped at page like 7, and I said, I'm not reading this book. And I was like, I think 2 days ago, I was like, damn, let me read this damn book so I don't be DNFing books for podcast. Because it was there for me. It was there for me.
You gotta be like, I don't know who you had to be. I take it back. I ain't gonna say that.
But I'm gonna say this for podcasts, and that's the thing though. We get to read a variety of things, whether we like it or not. And I think that's good for us. I think it's good for the author. I think it's good for the audience. Because like we said, it's some people out here who think it's the best shit since books been written.
Absolutely. It's a 5-star book in a lot of people's minds. This is a 5-star book.
Absolutely. And I also think though, I'm not a big urban romance reader anyway. So with all the characters and all that, that wasn't my cup of tea. But it's for somebody. I think it's good for everybody to branch out and read something different.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be different. Open up your palette a little bit.
Yeah.
I will say, although
they
this is classified, this is class. I don't even see this as an urban romance. This is urban fiction to me. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they may have gotten together, but where was any kind of real romance?
There was no romance.
They got proposed to.
There was no
Candy took her to Cancun or some goddamn word.
But he fucked her. He fucked
He
her.
proposed.
But he fucked her.
And while they was there, they called Brittany and Sean and was like, hey, come out here with us, and planned their wedding and told them they was getting married too, bitch.
No,
you know what? And
that was in book 2. We talking about book 1.
I'm talking about book 1, right?
No,
We talking about book
romance.
1. The book that we reading for podcast. We talking about that one.
Well, I'm trying to give you the romance. You had to get to that part because she had to flip.
No,
This
I
is
got
urban
it.
fiction.
She couldn't pay to have all them pages printed for one book. So
Shannon, what do you think?
You said
What is your thought process on this?
She ain't saying nothing.
I DNF'd this shit.
You didn't finish it? I thought you finished it today.
I've never known you. I rarely known you to DNF.
You almost DNF 2 days in a row, 2 books in a row. You did finish the other one.
The space one.
It was almost a DNF for you.
Hey, but that space one is better than this stuff, right?
The space one was. The space was better. A little bit.
Shit. You know what? I take away my story. I give that author that props. I take
Look,
away
y'all told me in the beginning I ain't have to read it. I read half.
We let you off the hook. We read it.
Shit.
I want to say this for somebody. I think because we read so much. Hold on, I'm gonna say this though. All of us love Fourth Wing. Or what's that? Is that the name of the book?
Yeah,
Fourth Wing.
Okay, but there's gonna be, I promise you, some people that 5-starred this book would think Fourth Wing was fucking boring.
No, there are people.
Yes. Trash.
So
they said that Fourth Wing was elementary, like they're saying about this book. They said it was elementary. Like it was
they're
like
they're used to more high
young
fantasy
wrote it.
books.
And yeah.
That's like every genre is not for everybody, or every book is not for
Exactly.
everybody. It's just this book
Now,
was not.
I
for
think
me.
that we have certain expectations for writing and what we just.
Well, we read so many amazing books.
This is what I want for anybody and everybody, because I am a truth teller. I need people to start telling the truth, because I wholeheartedly believe that people will grade on the curve, and they'll be like,
Guilty.
oh yeah, this book
Guilty.
was good because and if it had a da da da, so I saw where she was going, so I'm gonna give it
that ain't what she went though. That's not
that
what she took you on.
People that be like, I'm not finna give. I don't give any book less than a 3-star. I don't give. I ain't throwing no stones. I'm just saying.
Guilty of it for sure.
It's like like I need people to just be wholeheartedly honest. If the book is not for you, that doesn't mean it's not good. Is so subjective, right? So just because I don't like it and I think it's trash, you might think it's good, and we can agree to disagree. Right?
There you
Absolutely.
But do not be out here swearing these books are good when you honestly do not think that. Now, if you honestly think that, go hard for it. But if you do not think this book is good, don't be out here lying because it's your friend, your homegirl.
Let me say, if a book ain't good to 5 people,
but some people be lying. I'll tell you. I know
we have a lot of different reading preferences too. I feel like the group, us as a
but we agreed on this shit.
We agreed on this damn book.
You know what? And I usually feel, and that be me, I usually feel sorry for an author. But this book literally pissed me off. Because I'm up here trying to work and listen to it. Even Alexa was getting confused.
Not Alexa.
Not Alexa.
Alexa got confused.
Alexa said, hold up, let me reread that to you, bitch, because I don't remember what it said.
Right.
Alexa got confused.
Alexa stuttering.
Wait a minute, what is the hold on? I have one question because Alexa was like S. I was like, what was that?
They was saying probably like moaning or something.
Oh, like maybe they was doing it. But it's S.
Girl.
I usually feel sorry, but I'm like, nah.
Everything was so good.
Alexa be
hello, it should be like full walk. Full walk.
I just need to be honest, for real. Like if you personally do not like this book, do not be around here telling people to read it, because if I follow your TikTok or if I go on your and I read your review, or even if I don't read the review, but you bump this average up because you just was I don't hurt nobody's feelings and they asked me to read, so I'm just gonna hit these 5 star. I'm gonna hit a 4. I'm gonna hit a 3. And then I'm going on here like trusting what you're saying, but honestly, this shit is trash. Don't do that. So where's the why y'all ask me? Don't send me no goddamn books you don't want no truth, because I'm telling you.
It is.
I don't like that shit.
Absolutely. She'll let you know though, like this is the review.
But I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, want me to post it?
Do you want me to post this shit?
I'm gonna tell you in private. I'm gonna tell you in private how I honestly feel about it, and I'm gonna ask you. Do you want me to tell the people how I feel about it? Now, if you don't want me to tell the people, I'm gonna shut my motherfucking mouth.
But you know what?
You asked me to read it, but if I read it on my own, then.
But you know what? Too, you have some authors that will actually, and we've been proof of all this, that some authors actually got mad because of the ratings of their books. They didn't like anybody who.
You can't whoop my ass. If that's one thing you can do is be mad. You can be mad, but you can't whoop my ass.
I'm gonna say this: it's better to be pissed off than pissed on, unless you like that kind.
I don't give a fuck about you being mad. If you ask me to read your book, I am going to tell you how I feel about it. And
I don't give a damn. If I paid for it, I paid for KU, whatever. If I read that shit,
I'm saying, but if you ask me to read, if somebody reaches out to me and asks me to read it, I am going to tell you how I feel about it. And if I'm gonna give you the option now. But if I up on my own, pick this book up and read it, then shit, I'm gonna say the fuck I want to say.
But I also look at it as a learning tool for authors too. I mean, I feel like they can learn off some of the mess ups.
Some people don't like some people don't like.
But I'm gonna say this, and
This is
like, isn't this her like
also,
30th book? So she ain't listening. She ain't.
She
Listening.
ain't got to, because all of them 5 stars.
All
Yeah.
of them 5 stars.
So
She got her audience. She don't care. She don't care what.
but there's a lot
that
of
makes me question Goodreads.
I don't look at reviews on Goodreads.
No, but some authors do not read their reviews, because I'm going to tell you, as an author, you do have to tell yourself, you can't write a book that satisfies everybody.
True.
Very true.
So you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So as an author, I do have to say, okay, well, unless they're talking about grammatical errors and it's like,
that's why
I wrote something. That's
you have your demographic. You have your audience that you're writing for.
So I don't read all
Absolutely
that shit as an author. I'm like,
well, and there's different platforms. Goodreads is not a platform for authors. It's a platform for readers. We go there to read real reviews. I don't care what an author has to say on Goodreads, because it's not for them, it's for us. Now, your personal webpage and I'm not going to come and at you and say your book was trash. Why would I do that? But on Goodreads, because I'm going to let other people know that follow me, that follow what I read. And if I have a book on here and they're looking at my review and they say they read this book and they say, "Oh, Whitney said this book is 4," I'm not gonna lie to people who follow my reviews.
Yeah, because it takes your reputation. Like, it's like, oh, she read trash. I can't show nothing that lady say.
Yeah, and that's a lot of TikTok. Like, I have like 4 TikTok people, and I ride for them because every book they recommend, I like it. But then you got like 25 million who I'd be like, what the fuck did I just read because you told me to? This is some bullshit.
You can't water your opinion down, like, because now, but if that's your real opinion, then we just don't. We're not the same.
Right.
We are not the same.
And that's what makes us all unique. We have our own opinions and what we like and what we don't like.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, but then you also have
none of y'all liked it, and I really liked it.
What book?
Enough, I gave it a 4, and y'all was like, this trash.
What book is that?
What was that?
I don't know. It was like one of those mystery books or something. It was like a psychological. It was something.
It wasn't Don't Let Her Stay.
Did y'all like that?
Mm-mm.
It was a book about the.
It was
where they was gentrifying the neighborhoods. And
stuff. When no one's watching.
When no one's watching.
I didn't know it. It wasn't I don't like it. It was I think we gave it a collective 3, but you gave it a 4.
Yeah. I think y'all averages. I think somebody was like, I ain't like it at all.
I think Shannon was like, I don't like this book at all.
I think it was somebody, because I wanted to go last on my review because I really liked the book. I knew y'all didn't like it. So y'all just assumed I wasn't like it. I was like, oh, I really like it.
I like this one.
Nah, I gave that book a 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that one. But
yeah.
So can we do the rating?
1. The end.
1.
That's it. That's all.
Period.
1.
She can't rate because she didn't read.
I said 1.
1. Shannon.
Okay. Let me not lie. Okay, the book finished, but what happened at the end?
Girl, let me tell you what happened at the end of book 1. Tim go in the room and Dina's sitting in the rocking chair breastfeeding her baby.
Yep.
I knew that.
Hold on. I know you fucking lying. Ain't no way in hell. Did she get her ass whooped?
She got that's how book 1 ended.
That's how it ends.
But did she get her ass whooped though?
She did get her ass whooped.
She needed to get her ass whooped for that one.
She got her ass whooped, and then eventually she got killed. They killed her ass. Pregnant and all. She was pregnant, and they shot that bitch. You hear me?
What Cannon baby?
Pregnant.
It wasn't Cannon's baby. They found out it wasn't Cannon's baby. So
it was, what's his name? The man she was Rob or Robbie.
It was another dude, girl. She was cheating with.
She had 2 dudes.
She was cheating with dudes.
So she had 3 people.
She had 3 dudes. Yeah.
She had
Shannon, Rob, and somebody else.
Oh, so once he realized it wasn't his baby, he felt like it was okay to kill her.
So murder.
They killed everybody. It was they killed everybody. Everybody died. No police nowhere to be found now. These people just randomly down. And then and then we can move on to talk about this book. Let me say another thing that did make no goddamn sense. The baby show up to the hospital. Beaten and in a coma.
Jeremiah,
right? They go kill the daddy not the daddy. Go kill the man who did it, right?
Where's DHS?
Baby, what DHS? So you can't explain what happened to this baby, and ain't nobody in jail. Ain't the mama still out. Ain't
Nobody.
The DHS. Nobody.
Baby,
Look,
they don't let the baby go home.
They
like,
let the baby
where's
go home.
the investigation? Like,
baby,
It was
baby
a poor
paralyzed.
hospital. That hospital should have been asking all them questions.
But you couldn't explain it. So if nothing else, the mama would have got blamed for it because the man that did it gone. So you can't explain what happened. And y'all killed this man. The baby is paralyzed from now on, from the waist down, and DHS ain't nowhere to be found.
But hold on, she mad and talking about her baby got a spanking, and your son is paralyzed.
And then she kidnapped the baby. She kidnapped the baby, her own baby, because the mama had took the baby after the mama had a baby. The Mercedes goes to get the baby and go put the baby in a apartment don't nobody know about, and left the baby there because the baby paralyzed, so he just ain't ate. He shitting and pissing on himself. Just leave the baby there and then they found the baby days later and stuff. DHS nowhere to be found. Where's the police?
Where is anybody?
Where anybody? Ain't nobody heard no gunshots, baby. He cannon out in the neighborhood, just pow, pow, pow. And then ain't police, ain't no sirens coming. Nothing.
This is like Watson.
Ain't no police, baby.
Right.
Ain't no police. Baby, ain't nobody done none of this.
No, but she said Watson.
They should did that. They girl.
Police was nowhere to be seen.
No, they weren't. Police was scared to go to fucking Watts. What you mean?
Baby, let me tell you something. Make it make sense.
They didn't.
I know it's fiction, but make it make motherfucking
Yeah,
sense.
It's like that one book called The Guest List. But that even that book made sense, but it had a lot of people involved in it.
The shit ton of characters. The best part of that book was the last 15 minutes.
Oh,
when you find out who did it.
Right.
Best part about that book was the end.
Oh,
the end. Yeah, absolutely.
It was the blank page after the novel.
But I was ready. Like the whole time I was ready because I was like, shit, I need to figure it out. I need this book.
But that book was longer though too. That book was longer. It was longer.
This book needs to be less character. Like she just needed character development for me.
Not even if
to have more.
No,
I feel like I could like canon. I feel like I might like canon.
If I told y'all there was a book about a dude came back and he left his girlfriend and he
turned her straight first.
The girl up. Yeah, he beat the girl boyfriend up, snatched her up, took her. You know what I'm saying? It was all this drama going on, killing everybody, they drug pins. Like if I literally told y'all the story of Tiff and Cannon, not the other bullshit, but just Tiff and Cannon, if I told y'all the story, it would be like, oh, I want to read it.
It had to be realistic though. It had to be
the whole.
It don't even gotta be realistic because a lot of the shit in these urban fiction books don't be realistic.
But if I tell you the story, your ass want to read now. When you
it would have been really good.
Based off the synopsis, we read this shit. Trina, right? Based off the synopsis, we were like, "Oh, this could be good."
Because even when I just said, I was like, then she came home and the lady was sitting there, she was breastfeeding her baby. I was like,
the hell.
Well, I think the comment took it from me where Tiffany's fiance told dude, like, well, at least she had my baby and she killed yours.
Yeah, it had some lines, some little one hitter. It was giving Lil Wayne to me. Cause I ain't a fan of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne got like one-liners that kill it, and then people swear.
Leila E Hart swear.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. That's Louisiana born and bred.
Wayne have a whole goddamn song, and he had one line that hit go hard, and then that's it.
Because he shut it down.
He repeat that one line backwards and forward.
It down.
He said,
blom 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 blom.
Look,
well time.
Look, his ugly self.
My bad.
Look like a little bug.
Oh gosh.
My bad. I know. But y'all know he trash. Anyway,
you got it.
Overall rating 1. Next.
Yep.
All right,
who's on the wheel? Who's left on the wheel?
This is a new week because this is start over.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah.
Let me get my list.
Pull up my list, right? Let me pull up my list of books.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Please don't be me.
Please don't be me.
Let me see. podcast TBR.
Oh, I didn't take a picture of this.
So hopefully we don't find, if we don't get hopefully we don't get these two genres, because I definitely don't. I don't have two genres. I couldn't find anything that we haven't, like, because I'm trying to stick to the premise of we haven't read it.
Oh, I told y'all, I know I'm gonna put in my goddamn TBR, and I know 92% of the shit on my TBR y'all probably don't read. So y'all gonna get a free week because I got to read some of this stuff. Like, this book's good, and I can't even read it for reading trash.
Oh dang! I gotta find my.
And I had to I was trying to go back through my list and make sure everything was on KU. So if I do get picked, just know
I didn't do that part.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
I went through majority of the list, but depending on what the genre is, I went through majority of my list. I hope we get like Spice, because I want to read Interview with Sadist, because have y'all read it?
I want to read that too.
I know we supposed to be read that.
I want to read Tindered Glass, even though I know you already read it.
I ain't read it. I just got that. It's on my TBR too. I bought it, but it ain't on. That's not on KU.
I think everybody owns it. I thought everybody.
Oh no, I bought that one. It was under $5. We just got to make sure it's under $5, because I'm not spending $15 on a book.
That's Facebook. I was like, wait a minute, this is disrespectful. Let me go find something else.
Yeah, it's not on. That I know that ain't, because I bought it. It came the other day.
Oh, and I also don't have a memoir. Damn.
In my
Wait a
TBR.
minute, now I cannot find my list.
Come on.
I'm just gonna replace
you
my
might not even be the one.
Yeah, that's right. Might not even be me. So come on, we.
It's gonna be Lonnie.
Don't say that.
You got it, Shannon. Hit that wheel.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right.
Wheel.
I think it's gonna be Whitney.
Oh, please be.
Oh, I took a picture of it.
Not these three genres. Well, I got one for one. Not these two genres.
What two?
I don't have anything for memoirs, and I don't have anything for sapphic. It was so hard for me to find. Oh, this is so small. Okay, I got it. My glasses.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna close my eyes.
I know, right?
And put out.
Not me.
Can I blow it up? I don't think it matters.
My genre.
As long as you know what it is.
I can see.
Yeah.
I know I'm purple.
I'm
pink.
Orange.
I'm yellow. Yeah. Okay. I'm orange.
Orange and Shannon is green.
I'm mustard. Don't be
I
mustard.
can like I can see what this is.
Rayn.
All right, Rayn.
It's you.
Okay.
I'm excited now.
Right? Because it's not me. Like, woohoo.
It ain't me.
Now, what genre?
I know that's gonna be the problem. Come on. Ooh.
I was ready to read
I'm
it.
trying to squint to see it because
Fantasy sci-fi.
Wait, didn't we just do? I feel like we just did it. Facebook was there. Take that off that wheel. Yeah.
Last time I did it on my phone.
But you gotta take off urban fiction
this
too.
was a new thing.
Oh yeah.
No, it's just the names are new, not the wheel.
Oh.
Historical fiction.
Okay, that's it. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's all.
Boom, boom. Let's go.
We reading The Darkest Child.
The Darkest.
Okay, I haven't read that.
I think that's okay. Let me make sure it's on KU, but
it's okay. We wanted to read it.
Yep, I got that book. I think I got that book in book club. So yeah, I've been wanting to read that book.
Yep.
Me too. So
it's on KU too.
Yay.
Oh no, it's not KU.
no,
But that's okay. I'm wanting to read this book.
So. It's probably in Libby.
Oh, you're right. It probably is on Libby. They actually have like books. You can't get a spicy book in Libby to save your life.
Man.
Wicked and stuff like that. The Wicked and Twisted and all that. That's on Libby because
that's just a tip of the iceberg.
That ain't enough, Whitney.
Nah,
that's not.
Goodness, that's just getting your toe wet. That's just
it's the tip of the iceberg now. Yeah, The Darkest Child is on Libby, and there's no line for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy it
on
down
Scrib.
Yes, it's on Scrib too.
Boom.
Oh, hold on. Not until the 19th.
See how they be put? Well, that's in a couple days.
They do that all the time. Watch I look at mine, and it's gonna be like there right now.
Yeah, I got mine on the shelf.
Okay. read this book.
Mine is available right now, Darkest Child, on Scribd.
But why do y'all say that mine will say play the preview?
So when I emailed the person that works at Scribd, because I went back and forth with her like 15 times. She was saying that everybody's account is based off their reading preferences and their history. So if you read a lot of fantasy books will be available to you. But if you don't really read urban fiction and you go to find that book, they say, oh, she wants this book. We'll try to figure out how to make it available for her. That's why they give you a time. I want all the books because I'm paying this much money.
I'm finna call and finna.
Yeah, because that's what happened when I wanted to read the Red Queen or the Red Queen. It wasn't available for me, and I'm like, I was emailing that lady every day.
So
Well, I'm
good. I need to finish the series.
Every book that I get that's not really out yet, they do that for me. That I can only listen to the preview.
Yeah,
they did that to Lilac, and I was in it too. I was like, God damn it!
Did you like Lilac?
Man, I only listened to the preview, and then
so
they turned it off on me. I know it sounds
good.
so. Man, what I listened to
BB Read, right?
Was so good, huh?
That was BB Read, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that book was good as fuck, man. Shit. Don't finish it and add it to your list so I can reread it.
No, ain't no way.
That book was good.
That's getting read.
Yeah, that book was good. She got 2 bangers for me. That Puppet Master shit was trash, though. I don't know what the fuck that was. It'd be crazy. You have these authors that write such good books, and then you read another book, you're like, where the fuck that come from?
They just threw it in there.
Because BB Read, she wrote In the Gray, she wrote Lilac. Like, those books are clutch. Like, the Puppet Master, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like,
Look, I read this snippet, this novella called Reversal, right? And basically it's where the roles are changed.
For what? What role? Tell me more, ma'am. I need to know at least the role. What role? Like
he gets done in his ass.
Oh, he gets pegged? Yeah. I read a couple peg books.
That's what
Didn't think I would enjoy them, but they were pretty great.
This one was
excited about reading this book.
Yeah, it sounds. I know I've been wanting to read it, but I just never got around to it.
I'm never in the mood to read historical fiction. I'm never in the mood, but I'm gonna read this one. I'm gonna get my tissues. I just went school supply shopping, so I got 4 boxes in the car because I know I'm gonna be sad as hell reading this book. I already know.
I heard it was sad.
Yeah, the Darkest Child. It's gonna be.
Listen, we just finished The Perfect Child. That wasn't sad. That was demented.
No, Perfect Child. That shit was stupid.
That kid needed.
Because the Darkest Child, the synopsis is like
it's about integration. Like she's the kid.
She's the darkest one in her family, and her mom is shit, right? Essentially, I can't remember. Yeah. I'm gonna be crying in this book,
but
and I'm mad as
chosen
hell.
to go to a school full of white kids, like during integration, though, right?
I didn't get that far in the synopsis. I got to the first 2 sentences and said, "Ah, fuck."
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm excited though. I think this book is.
She has been selected to be part of the first integrated class at a nearby white high school
because she's smart. I think it is. She's smart.
Yeah. Oh, but she's darker skin.
What was you gonna say?
She's the darkest child in all her situations, and so I can only imagine what this book is. Yeah,
it's gonna make you want to fight a bunch of people. I already know it. Her mama definitely gonna be wanting to fight her.
Nothing, because it's if she is 13, I was finna say, oh, is it about what's the little girl name? Ruby
Bridges.
Ruby Bridges.
Yeah, but she's 13, so no, never mind.
How old was Ruby Bridges?
Like 6 or
8.
6 or 8. And she was young.
She was young.
Maybe it's a play on it.
Yeah, like the same kind of situation.
Because you can't, well, I mean, you can, but I mean, like Monday's not coming. You can't, tell it word for word, but you can, roughly base it around it.
Yeah, it can be based off of that idea.
Yeah. We're gonna see. So the Darkest Child.
Who's that by?
Talking about that on Wednesday.
Next
Wednesday at 8. What happened?
Who's the
Dolores? Is it Dolores?
Dolores Phillips.
Okay, Dolores Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have some good conversation. This should spark good conversation. This should,
We're gonna have an outline.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have an
it
outline
should-
ready, y'all. Because the last 2 books, I was like, "Fuck these outlines. I'm not writing this shit."
Yeah, this is definitely, I would think, spark some good conversation.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So tune in.
Thank y'all for joining us.
So until next time. Bye.
We out this beach.
We out this beach.